Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Luis Severino will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Now here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gurriel hits a little over the 270 mark. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And now the Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Yastrzemski, still ranging back. Gone!
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire. When
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Max Muncy. Here comes the first pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Hey, Matty V, you know what, D-Row, this could be a long summer right now. You can't win a division in May, but you certainly can play yourself out of a division in May, and they need to turn things around in a big way right now.
Yeah, the way this team has played the early parts of this season, we find ourselves in May, but you know what? You can't help but look at the 25-man roster they're putting forth and notice to yourself that, hey, a lot of these guys might not be here if they don't get this turned around.
So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gardner's after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Maeda offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped to second base. Anderson picks it up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. And looking at the stats, it becomes pretty apparent they possess a lot of swing and miss stuff. Currently, they rank first in the league in strikeouts, and interestingly, they've also allowed the fewest home runs of any team in the league. As some of the pitchers told me, that combination is a reflection of the deception and movement they worked so hard to achieve. They said that talent only gets you so far, and a key to their success is the time and effort they put into studying film and perfecting their mechanics and pitch releases to get the most out of what they're offering up. Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Swing, and he pops him up. Torres shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The designated hitter.
Dan Vogelbach is next. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Line drive to left. It's down for extra bases, and the Mariners have their first hit of the game. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0. Here it is. And it's fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Anderson hits a little over the 270 mark. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Vogelbach stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. The 3-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that. Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Urshela. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Urshela hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Popped up. Maeda over to his right, but it's the shortstop that gets there, and the inning is over. So striding in, Lourdes Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Takes this the other way to right. Hicks moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Drilled to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1. 2-2 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Henniger is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
the catcher, number 2.
Striding in once again, Tom Murphy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gardner going back. Gone into Monument Park. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Daniel Vogelback.
Daniel.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Left center, base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
At the plate now, Tim Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only one away.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Next up is Max Muncy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gardner going back. At the track, the wall, gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Jay Happ gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. To the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. No hits to this point. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now back, the 17th, Yasiel.
In now, Yasiel Puig. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Fastball in there for a called strike. Happ, 37 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, number Number 31, Aaron. Pick.
First pitch on its way.
Inside, ball one.
Now the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That evens it up 1-1. Gardner, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Kyle Higashioka. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Puig is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yankees answer right. At the plate, Tom Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Stanton is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. In past meetings with J-Happ, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. 1-1. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Ready for another shot now, Daniel Vogelbach. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
He pulls this one into right, and another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
The designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with one away.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Slider laid off for a ball. Alexander has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-2 home. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 5. It's ready once again. Lourdes Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And that misses 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Line drive base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. And now is Yasiel Puig. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in, Tom Murphy. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Pops this one up. Voit has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Torres. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he got him swinging. Torres is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And another foul ball. Just hung in there on that one. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. Muncy will win the race to first easily. And Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Chopper to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back.
Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Vogelbach. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 0-2 home.
Ball down.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Yankees 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their
Austin Adams is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 63, Austin.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go digging in and looking for more. Max Muncy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 home to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig. Hot shot toward third, and a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And the runner back in standing. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he hits one on a line to left field. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
He pulls this one into right. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Second baseman,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Torres is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw.
Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off, and the count goes to 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. The Yankees down to their final out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now.